All right, all right. Welcome to another live stream, Train SimWorld 6. This time, to not crash the train. That is our mission today. 1 second here. Gotta switch one thing. There we go. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. Welcome to Weldy's World of Gaming. As we are going for it again. This time, I learned my lesson. Going back to the same mission that we crashed last time. I think it was, actually, I think it was, nope, wasn't that one. I think it was New York Penn Station to Dover. So, 100% have to watch the signals ahead. If there's a yellow and a green following, it doesn't matter. Follow the yellow signal ahead and assume something's ahead of you. That's all you can do. Assume it's ahead of you. Make sure we do not crash this thing this time. Going forward, locking doors. Okay, let's go ahead and get the marker. Let me zoom in. Alright, stop doing that. Why are you doing this again? Why does it always do this to me? It always starts out like this, and it's not even like the mouse is messing around. Come on. Alright, it's going to be easier this way. Here we go. Okay, marker lights on. Bright. I like all the lights on. Rear lights on. Okay, come on over here. Front headlights into bright. Auto. Sander off right now. Headlights rear, dim. And normal. And cut in that brake. Alright, so now I've taken control again with this controller. Independent brake on. Okay, automatic brake off. Locking doors. Okay, independent brake set. Power on. Releasing independent brake. Here, power. Alright, yeah, this time we're not crashing, guys. And I removed my ugly mug off the screen so you guys can enjoy more of the train game. Let's get going. So we're really watching out for these yellow signals. If you see a yellow and a green, we've got to slow this thing down to stop it. Because there's most likely a train ahead in the block, and that's what I wasn't understanding what was going on. I was a rookie. I'm a rookie, guys, with this New York one, for sure. So, doing my best, learning. But now I know at least what I was doing wrong. 13 miles an hour, 14 miles an hour. Let's get this window open. So apparently to build up the game too, you need to drive a couple free roam missions and run the track a few times. That will build up the cache for the game, so it doesn't have such stuttering issues. Yep, gotcha. Okay, there you go. Oh, speeding. Brake 3. Brake 7 for a minute. Also had to adjust the frames per second too. It was a little too high. Full brake. But if it stutters once or twice on this line, it's going to be because it needs to build up the cache. So, for the game. Haven't run this line enough. Come on, baby. Full brake. Okay, 60 mile an hour zone. Brake off. Power on. Full power. 3.8 miles to stop, but really paying attention to the signals this time. Big time. We're not crashing again. .6 grid, 3.3 miles, greens, lots of green signals, power 6, power 7, ride the train here for just a few. Alright, here's a little bit of a tunnel shot. Yellow signals, a lot of them ahead. Now I'll turn to green. .60 right on the dot. 75 zone ahead. 90 zone ahead. One yellow signal way up there. Keeping an eye on it. 2.2 miles to the stop. Need to be there by 55:30. So that's what's happened each time I've crashed the train, as I've been running ahead of schedule. And that'll cause you problems sometimes. There'll be a train next in the block ahead of you. So I was making that mistake. That's why I kept crashing the train. So I apologize, guys. Apologize. Acknowledged, acknowledged. They really want to get your attention with those beeps. I apologize for that. Okay, 9,000 feet. Yellow signals. No station though. 8,000 feet. Red signal ahead. It's going to change. Acknowledge once again. 45 zone. 6,000 feet. Like I said, there is a red signal. Alright, dang it. I heard you guys. There's a train in the station ahead of me. Okay, it just turned yellow. Okay, you never know, so you got to be careful here. I mean, I didn't want to run into a train sitting in the block ahead, and that's what's happened every single time to me, so it's better to slow down a little bit, and we're ahead of schedule. But there was double red signals right there, so wanted to be sure. Yeah, I got you, I got you.
The next station stop.
Oh, there's my acknowledge right there. There it is. My bad.
When leaving the train, please watch the gap.
Please. 2,000 feet. Like I said, when you have double red signals, especially approaching yellows like that, it makes you really slow down. 1,600 feet. This train has no problem stopping. But when you come around a corner and there's a train in the block in front of you, yeah. Release it. Stopping way too short. Oh, it's gonna stop.
This station stop is.
That's all right.
Secaucus.
That's the first one. Forgot they load up really quick here, so I want to put the independent brake on. Release the. Okay, I've got to wait till 56. Right now. Locking doors. Power on. Stopped a little bit short that time, but that's okay. Green signals ahead, 60 zone. Full power on. Let's get the belt. And then we're still in the station technically. Like I said, the game needs to build up a certain cache to be able to run properly. Alright, approaching a 70 zone. Already have full power on. Just verifying, of course. Did that already, but gotta make sure. Double check. Green signals ahead. No yellows. That's what kept getting me in trouble, guys, was there was a yellow signal and a green right behind it, and I thought that meant, oh, just slow down for this, and then I don't know what I was thinking right there, but the yellow, you gotta slow down for the first signal ahead of you. Even if there's a green behind it, there's a yellow for a reason. 4.5 miles to the stop. Green signals right now. Oops. Of course, it's speeding for the bridge. Let me out, let me out. Come on, let me out. I'll take the bridge off. We'll take that brake off. Alright. 3.7 miles to go. Green signals ahead. 90 zone now. Zero grade. That thing does get in the way sometimes. I'm thinking about moving it. So I can see it up there. You know what? Let's get rid of that thing. I think that's going to cause an issue. Let's see, which one was it? It was... Nope, normal. Motion blur. That was none of that stuff. I'll worry about it later. We'll figure it out later. Not too worried about it. Leave it alone for now. I just know I got to pay attention to the ding signals. Okay, 3.3 miles to go. 80 zone. Heading downhill. Okay, 75 zone ahead, 50 zone ahead. Full brake on. I gotta throw it service for just a second. I'm going way too fast for this 50 zone. Okay, release the brake. Back that brake off. Better to go too slow than too fast. Of course, gotta wait for the brake to release now. Full power back on. 2.4 miles. Don't worry, I wasn't speeding. I had to slam the train. I had to slow it way down. Got some switch tracks hitting right here. Okay, 75 zone. 2.1 miles to go. Okay, green, green, and the yellow ahead. Paying attention to the signals. Just want to be a little bit slower just in case. Make sure we have the automatic brake selected just in case there's something ahead. See, there we go again. There's another yellow signal with a green ahead of it. Release the brake. Like I said, that's the thing that worries me right there, is because every time I've gone through the yellow signal like that, there's been a train sitting on the other side. It's telling me to slow down, but there's no station also in between, so that's what's a little bit confusing about it. So we'll see what happens when I get through this yellow. Okay, I can see why now. I see the yellow why. I see the reason for it. The 30's ahead, but better safe than sorry, like I said. .6 grade. Another thing we could do always too is fly ahead with the camera just a little bit around the corner. But there is no station, so there should be no train right here. .7 grade. I'm due there 13:05. I might be a little bit behind on this one just because I slowed down so much, but it was warning about the 30 zone. Okay, we're about to hit it. Go power 0. Should slow us down enough here. Always be looking ahead. That's exactly why it's a 30 zone right here. Okay, yellow signal. Thousand feet to the stop. Another bridge. That's why the yellow. Okay, brake controller on. Grade is slowing us down just fine, actually. Stop a little, it'll stop a little short, but that's okay. Put it back into hold. Independent brake on.
This station stop is Newark Broad Street.
Automatic brake off, release. Being held by the independent right now. Green signal, 2 yellows ahead. Waiting until 13:05:30, so we are ahead of schedule. So we really got to be paying attention for the trains blocking ahead. Well, you guys had your chance to get on. These people are pushing, you got to watch out for them. They'll push you all around. All right, independent brake selected. 10 seconds to go. Power on, independent brake off. Power full. Okay, paying attention to the signals ahead. 55 zone, followed by 2 yellow signals. Okay, 0.9 grade. 3 yellow signals. 35 zone ahead. And I'm speeding right now. Come on, grade, slow me down. There we go. 55. Okay, 2.5 miles to the next one. 3 yellows. We're in no rush. We're way ahead of schedule right now. I really want to make sure you're not speeding. No, you can go flying up this part. We're, like I said, we're ahead of schedule. There's no need to. .9 miles. Need to be there by 13:10:30. Two greens ahead. 35 right on the dot. Almost to the 60 zone. I think that's actually a speed marker. It's actually beeping at me there. The other one comes out as a beep. So I'm hitting it at the wrong times. I think. Maybe. No, maybe not. I was right. I was doing it right. 60 mile an hour zone. Station's only 7,000 feet. Green ahead. .3 grade. About 4,000 feet. Two greens ahead still. 2,500 feet.
The next station stop is Brick Church. When leaving the train, please watch the gap. This station stop is Brick Church.
Brick Church. Automatic brake release. Independent on. Don't need that much, but 0.1% grade, so I don't need much. Alright. Well, yep, here we go. There's the first big glitch of the day. He said it's got to build up the cache, so the more and more I do this, the better it'll get. Power 5, independent brake off. I'm running a little behind now. 2 green signals ahead. right, next stop and only 4,000 feet, so dead ahead. Full power. Either be there by 13:30. Green signal ahead. Ah, man. Oh, wait. There we go. Thought it was a fault. I thought it was a fuse that blew.
The next station stop is Orange. When leaving the train, please watch the gap.
Heads up, people.
This station stop is Orange.
Independent brake on. Automatic off. Okay, wait until 13:14. Locking the doors. Independent brake selected. 10 seconds. Power. Independent brake off. Getting a little stuffy in here. 2.3 miles to the next stop. Gotta watch the signals now. Big time. .60 zone. Downhill 0.9%. Bell off. Okay, flat grade. Automatic brake is selected. Always look ahead. Okay, 2 miles, 1.9, 2 green signals ahead. .500 feet about. .45 zone ahead, still 2 greens. Watching the grade. 45 zone ahead. Still 2 greens. 3,000 feet. Break off.
The next station stop is South Orange. When leaving the train, please watch the gap.
Zone. Oh, that's stopping well short. Oops. That's alright. It's okay.
This station stop is South Orange.
Bit early. Going a little bit farther. Sorry, folks, you have to walk a little bit. My bad. Waiting until 13:19. Could have definitely taken my time there. How's it going, folks? Welcome to South Orange. All right, you guys have a little bit more time to get on. I'm being nice here. All right, locking the doors. Independent brake selected. Let's go. On to the next station. 7,000 feet. 60 zone. Right ahead with a green signal. What you want to see? Down 1%. Oh man, come on. Green signal ahead. .500 feet. 60 zone. And green signal. 3,500 feet. .3,000 feet.
The next station stop is Maplewood. When leaving the train, please watch the gap. This station stop
We're
is
rocking and rolling. I know it's kind of a rough stop. Pushing. All right, there's a yellow signal ahead. Okay, wait until 13:22. I think there is a train ahead of us. the map. There's a train here somewhere. I don't see it yet. Locking the doors. Independent brake ready. So we're going to be careful. Okay, I'm not seeing anything, but doesn't mean it's not there, right? No, you can't. You'll be able to see it right there, I'm pretty sure. Okay, there is a yellow zone with a green again. Automatic brake selected. It's the weirdest thing. That's because it's warning of the 45, I believe. All right. Because obviously there's no train dead ahead. Yeah, I got you. Okay, 4,000 feet. Let's be a little cautious. We have till 25:30 to get there. Switch track. $2,500 feet.
DOVER. When leaving the train, please watch the gap. This station stop is Milburn.
Welcome to Milburn, everybody. Wait until 26. Okay, independent brake off again. Stand clear, people. Stand clear. This guy just folding his arms right here. Doesn't even care. It's like whatever. Okay, full power. 3 greens ahead. Okay, 50 zone downhill. Let's take a look ahead. Okay, no train ahead. We're getting closer to one. $5,000 feet. That was a little early. My bad. .5% grade, 2,500 feet.
The next station stop is Short Hills. When leaving the train, please watch the gap.
Little slow. Grade really slowed it down. Yeah, a little slow on this one.
This station stop is Short Hills.
1.1% grade. Probably want a little bit more on that. Come on, people, we gotta go. Uh-oh. Rolling backwards. Come on. Remove the independent brake a little too quick there. My bad, folks. Didn't mean to scare everybody. It's like, you're going the wrong way. Going the wrong way. Okay, I got a yellow there. Anything ahead? Still nothing there. Once again, yellow signal ahead. It's after this yellow. Hmm. 8,000 feet to the stop. Zone ahead. Zoomed in a little too far. .5,000 feet. Double yellow. A lot of switch tracks. Forty 300 feet. Red signal ahead. Yeah, I'm right here. Damn it, if I could hit it. Wrong one. Wrong way, wrong way. We're due at 34, so we are early.
The next station stop is Summit. When leaving the train, please watch the gap. This station stop is Summit.
Yeah, I'm right here. Okay, went until 34:30.
Attention Summit Station customers. The next train to stop on train 2 will be the 1:36 p.m. eastbound train 2, Penn Station, New York, stopping at Summit, Short Hills, Millburn, Maplewood, South Orange, Orange.
Scanning for trains.
North Broad Street, Secaucus, and Penn Station, New York. Please stand back from the yellow line. Watch the gap between the train and the platform.
Okay, independent off.
Station New York is expected to arrive on track 2 approximately 0.
% grade down. Signal ahead. $9,000 feet to the stop. 1.1% grade. Still a green signal. I've been outside the train in a minute. 1,000 feet. Of course, as soon as I jumped out of the train. Oh, come on. Throwing all sorts of stuff at me here. Why is the stop gaining? Did I miss a stop? No. The heck? There it goes. Now it's counting down. That's weird. I must have been moving away from it. Okay, 8,000. Thought I missed a stop. Green signal ahead. sure we have the automatic brakes selected. Feet. Scan ahead. Feet. Feet about. Going uphill. Making sure nothing's in the way. 2,000 feet. Doors opened, independent brake on, automatic brake off. What's up, everybody? Until 1340. Locking the doors. Put some power on. Oops. I was late. Independent brake off. 2 greens ahead. On to the next station. Two miles to go. 2 green signals. Unfortunately, I have to go back in here to do that. Okay, 9,000 feet. 0.3 green signal ahead. Up 0.4%. .8,000 feet. 2 green signals ahead. .7,000 feet. Clear ahead. Downhill. Feet, 3,500. Use the grade to help us slow down with the brake. Automatic brake selected. 2,500 feet, 60. Put the hold on. Lap.
The next station stop is Madison. When leaving the train, please watch the
No, no,
gap.
no. Service. Uh-oh. It's probably going to stop because I did that. Yeah, most likely. Okay. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that. I apologize. Let me put the brake controller back. Oh, power. There we go. Yeah, I accidentally threw it into emergency. I apologize to all the passengers back there. Come on, get up there. Dang it. Yeah, we're a little late here. That's all right. Good enough. Already behind.
This station stop is Madison.
All right. Green signal ahead. Locking the doors. Putting some power on. Okay, brake off. 2.2 miles to go. Oop. Green signal ahead, 50-60 zone. Close to the trees right there. Okay, green, 70 zone. Scan ahead. Okay, it looks clear. Okay, 50 zone. Power 3. Power 4. $7,000 feet to the stop. Acknowledged. 1.3 grade. Green signal. Another green signal. 60 zone. Zone, and then we have a stop coming up. Acknowledged. 4,000 feet. Automatic brake selected. Green signal coming into the station. No blocks. Okay, brake controller off.
Compensation. When leaving the train, please watch the gap.
coming in. Oh, we're way behind now. Uh-oh. Gotta get this thing stopped.
This station stop is Convent Station.
Yeah, we're a little behind now. Power on. Waiting for power. There we go. Well, come back in. The bell. Green signal ahead, 60 zone, full power on. Scan ahead on the map again. Here's our next stop right there. Looks clear. Just want to make sure. Okay, 60 zone ahead, 8,000 or so feet. Stop. Full brake. 50 zone ahead. Alright, almost at 50. Go break 3 for a second. 1,200 feet to the 50. Green signal. 2,500 feet. Feet. Doors unlocked. Independent brake on. Automatic brake off. Locking doors. Power on. Independent brake. Green's ahead. Oh. Couldn't hear it. Turn the bell off anyhow. Okay, downhill, 1.2% grade. Copy. Full power on. Okay, green's ahead. So this is some uncharted track right here, guys, so it might glitch a little bit, but the longer and the more I run these tracks, the better it's going to get. So if you see stuttering once in a while, it's because the game's trying to build up the cache, because I haven't driven it all the way. Well, I've only driven a couple times, actually, but it takes a while to build it up. Once it builds up, it'll look really good. All the time. It won't stutter as much. 9,000 feet. Let's look ahead. There's nothing sitting in there. There's not. I just want to make sure nothing's sitting in the station in the block ahead. I've learned that the hard way. Green signal. Likewise, if you have a green signal then a yellow, you need to, or a yellow signal then a green, you need to treat the yellow signal. Take that one on first, so slow down to that one. Okay, 55, 6,000 feet about. Make sure the automatic brake's selected. 5,000 feet. Use this hill to help slow us down a little bit. %1 grade, brake off. ,3,000 feet. Always scan ahead, look way down there. 45. Power 1, power 2. Slow down a little early again.
The next station stop is Forest Plains. When leaving the train, please watch the gap.
Okay, power 0. No, not emergency. I did that again. Dang it. Release. Hold. It's going to stop no matter what. That's okay. We didn't want to do that, though. We didn't want to throw an emergency. Put the independent brake on. Open the doors. Automatic brake off. All aboard. Locking doors. Brake power off. Power handle on. Independent brake selected once again. Waiting for a little power. Come on. I might have to reset the power controller here. Hold on. Come on. Uh-oh. Come on, baby. Okay. That's on. Gotta have that on. Go back in the cab. I'm trying to get back in the cab here. Alright, make sure this is cut in again. Automatic brake release. Independent brake. Let's get some power. Oh, we have 2 faults. Go PCS on. Hold on. Gotta turn this off. Okay. I don't know if I can actually do anything about that. Operations. Where's the PCS valve? Anybody know? Release. Also,
Diesel mode requested. Press the fault reset push button for 3 seconds to confirm. Transition into diesel mode started.
aha. Let's put it in diesel mode. Okay, automatic brake.
Diesel mode engaged.
I think it's because that PCS mode still is. Got in. Yeah, I'm not getting anything right now, guys. Damn it. Hold on. There's a fault. That's emergency shutdown. Do not want to hit that. Alright, let me fix this fault really quick. Come on, man. Let me get on it, damn it. Make sure I'm not missing anything over here. Once again, have an issue going on with the train. Okay, the fault's gone. I just had to wait. We switched to diesel mode. Somehow the brakes aren't releasing still. Come on, man, cut in. Hello? There we go. Damn, we're way late now. Switched it out of electric mode to diesel mode. But that PCS switch hit. I think I was supposed to actually hit that. Regardless, oh well. Don't throw it into full brake unless you absolutely have to. Alright, headed to the Dover track. Nothing there. Oh man, we're supposed to be there in, yeah, 2 minutes and 30 seconds. I'm gonna put it back into electric mode. After we stop, of course. Green signal. We are now in diesel mode. After I got the train stuck for a minute. Like I said, don't throw the emergency unless you absolutely have to. 60 mile an hour zone, green signal, 3.2 to the stop, running behind schedule. Zone ahead. Greens, though, that's what we want to see. We have a zone right after that. .2 miles to the stop. Acknowledged. My bad, guys. I was looking at the map. Sorry. Oh, that's why. There's a really, really tight turn coming up here. Power 1. Okay, 40. Feet. Not sure how this one's going to stop, actually. There's another train there, but it's on the opposite side, so we're fine. Just making sure the rails are clear. .5,000 feet, 30 zone ahead. Zone coming up. Automatic brake selected, 3,000 feet. Acknowledged. Let's go on this side. .1,900 feet. Hold brake on. Put on lap. Brake master to idle. 1,000 feet. Oh, no, too early. So that is our station on. There it is. Oops. That's way too early. 400 feet. That's my fault. 100%. Come on, break it off. Damn it. Let's go. Oh, man, no. Yeah, we're way behind on this mission. That's okay. I had that issue with the throwing the emergency brake. Had to reset everything. I ended up switching it to diesel mode. We'll still get you guys there, don't worry. Good enough right there. That'll be good enough. Switch to the independent brake.
This station stop is Denver.
Automatic brake. Release. Come on, get on. Lock doors.
Diesel mode requested.
No.
Press the fault reset push button for
Ready.
3 seconds to confirm.
We already did that. Okay. Okay, independent brake off. There we go. Good thing that guy's got hearing protection, because that's loud. Look at this guy. He's all stuck. Ah! What's wrong with you, buddy? Hey! Sir! Need some assistance? Doing the moonwalk forward. Acknowledged. Alright, 30 zone right here into a 60. The bell off. Alright, 3.8 miles to the stop. Acknowledged once again. Put full power on. It's going to go to a 60 zone. Yeah, I forgot to hit just the fault reset button. That would have fixed everything, but I forgot to do that. I ended up switching it to diesel mode, but whatever, it's fine. It's good to know you can do that. 60 zone, green signal ahead. 3.6 miles to go. No trains this time in the block. Gotta make sure. Full power on. .6, 0.8. Green signal ahead. Two green signals. Zone. .2 miles. Still two greens. Like I said, the more and more I run this route, the better and better it's going to be for the stuttering to stop. Rig 2. Stop at 9,000 feet about. Green, then a yellow. Look at the curve right there. And we're getting close to home. Feet, 2 yellows. $5,000 feet. Welcome to Dover Track 1. Acknowledged. 25 zone ahead. On full brake. Automatic brake. Acknowledged. 300 feet, 2,000 feet, 20 miles per hour. Brake controller off. Hold brake on. 1,500 feet. Acknowledged. Lap on. Feet. Service brake on. Releasing the brake to hold. Waiting until 14, 17. Independent brake on. Automatic brake released. Actually, aren't doing too bad now. Right. How you doing there, sir? Good? Okay. Wait till 14, 17. Well, hello there. Let's get a better shot of this train, huh? Diesel mode activated. That seemed to reset the fault, but I could just hit the button. Maria Jesus! Welcome to the channel. Thank you for subscribing. Appreciate that. Can't thank you enough. Okay, waiting till 17. Doors closing. Locking doors. Okay, power on. Independent brake selected. Hello. How are you doing today? Eddy motion, is that what it is? Oh, edit motion. Hello. Doing very well. I didn't crash the train today, guys. So doing very well. Hope you're doing very well yourself. And welcome into the channel. Stop as indicated in 1,500 feet. There's our stop right there. Switching over to the left side. Here we go. Yeah, I hope you guys are all enjoying the stream today. Cruise nice and slow. Let's go ahead and get the bell off here in a second. Automatic brake selected. Up 0.5%. So that helps slow us down just a little bit. Oh, dang. Kind of froze right there. Sometimes, like I said, the new stuff, it doesn't, it takes a minute to grow the cache to where it doesn't stutter as much. I think so. Yes, I do. Yeah, I have Train Sim 5 as well. But yeah, I completely recommend getting this. Just got to pay attention. So on this route, for sure, and these other new routes, you really got to watch the signals. If you see a yellow and then a green after that, assume that you got to treat the yellow as the one to stop with, you know what I mean, and slow down, because I've had that happen on this route before, and there's going to be a train in the block in front of you and you'll hit the train. But yeah, I highly recommend it. Just watch out for those yellow signals with the green after it. Okay, let's throw the lap brake on. Yeah, this game is really fun once you get the hang of it. And you've been playing it, so yeah, Train Sim 4 is or 6 is highly recommended. All right, there it is, guys. We got a gold medal. We didn't get the good old platinum, but you can see Weldy the Engineer is now a level 19 in the PC version of Train Sim World 6. And that wasn't too bad. Had a few speeding penalties, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, it looks like. But distance driven, 43.31 miles. I did lock up the brakes and switch it to diesel mode during the trip. But let's see, let me read your messages here. You're from England, so you enjoy doing the underground. Oh yeah, got you. I'll be doing those here soon. I'll be doing some of the European routes, the freight routes as well. I do the BNSF, the Union Pacific here, the American routes, and as well, I'll be jumping into those as well. Yeah, you too. Thank you for tuning in. Hope you became a follower. Yeah, you do too. Good to see you. And welcome in, everybody. All right, so that was route number 1. Awesome, right? Okay, we made it. We did good. Shout out to all you guys for checking out the Train Sim World 6 here. Following the channel, subscribing. Really appreciate each and every person. Can't thank you guys enough. Can't do it without you guys, for sure. If I could keep bringing this content to you guys, definitely I gotta start ramping up my subs and stuff like that. But one thing at a time, right? So the next one is also going to be, we also had the Boston Sprinter, so I'll show you guys the screen real quick. These are the ones that I have. I have other trains on Train Sim World 5. I had all the bunch of routes there. But I've added, so far, I've added the Cajon Pass, and I've added Cheyenne to Laramie, so we'll be doing those more again. And then also we're going to be doing some of the Dresden routes as well, and some of the European trains like the Leipzig to Dresden. Probably butchered that. I really apologize. But yeah, Boston Sprinter is one of my favorite. But today we're running the Morristown line, New York to Hoboken to Dover. And the biggest thing, like I said, with this route is really paying attention to the signals, making sure you do not blow those yellow signals. You blow the yellow, and there's a green after it. There could be a train in the block, and that's what kept happening to me. So we're going to run another one. But for now, we're going to take a quick 5-minute break. We'll be running. So we just ran New York Penn Station to Dover. So we just ran that one. Okay. So we're going to do another decent one. So we'll do Montclair State University to New York Penn Station next. So I'm going to leave it on this screen, guys. Just give me 5 minutes. I'll be right back. Once again, really appreciate everybody for tuning in to Weldy's World of Gaming. Can't thank you guys enough. We'll be right back with more Train Sim World 6. Okay, we are back. Weldy's World of Gaming. Train SimWorld 6. This time running Montclair State University to New York's Penn Station. Let's get started. And as well with this game, another reason why I recommend it is because you can be the conductor as well. I can't remember if you can do that in Train SimWorld 5. I don't think you can. But that's one of the benefits of Train SimWorld 6. You can do things like that. I know they're coming out with a new line here soon, a new route. I think it's been delayed a couple times, but I'm going to keep looking into that. Now let's hurry and get the reverser handle in. Oh, come on. Forward. Jeez, okay, everybody. All right, cool, all right, everybody happy. Make everybody happy. Okay, open in. Oops. I opened the wrong doors. Close the left doors. Okay, let's cut in the brake. Oh my gosh, if I can get it. Okay, cut in. Okay, independent brake on. Automatic brake off. Okay, let's get our lights on, if it'll let us this time. Yes, it is. Nicely done. Gauge lights on. Sorry guys, I'm trying to get better at this, being a little smoother in the zoomed in view. I'm working on it. I gotta get all this stuff on. Gotta wait. Headlights to bright. Ditch lights to auto. Sander off. Obviously, we don't need that right now. We'll go dim. And then pan up. Normal. Okay. We're waiting until 10:34:30. Everything is set. Let's go ahead and let's get the air conditioner on. Let's also get the passenger air automatic. Let's turn up the airflow for him. It's a wiper and then the other wiper. And we'll set it to cooler for him. There we go. Want everyone to be happy, right? All right, let's take a look outside. Wow. Looks like somebody's glitch stuck over there. Uh-oh. Hey, excuse you. Yeah, they're kind of pushy. Just so you know. Okay, locking right side doors. Going power on. Automatic brake off. Independent brake coming off. There we go. All aboard. 30 zone right here. 2 yellows. Go inside the cab really quick, turn this bell off. 22 miles per hour right now. 23. 9,000 feet as indicated. So we are heading right there. Get that bridge shot. Gotta have that, right? Power 0. Brake 2. 8,000 feet. Let's go on the other side of the train here. 30 zone right now. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Yellow signal ahead. Like I said, the more and more you drive the routes, the less it'll stutter. yellows. See what we got going on here. It's a green and a red. So 2 yellows. Just gonna be a little cautious here. Yellows for a 45 zone, that's why I think. Alright, acknowledged. Just making sure there's nothing in the way. Last thing you want. Acknowledged. Really watching signals here. Once again, you got a yellow with a green. A little nervous, but the yellow is warning of the 45 zone, so awesome. You can even hear the rails dancing after the train goes by. Okay, green signals. Switch track. Still 45. Acknowledged. Another switch. Going to be a location in 3,000 feet. Acknowledged. 45 right on the dot. 60 zone, went right into a 50. Acknowledged again. A lot of speed checks here. 1,700 feet. Okay, ah! I'm like, ah! My bad, I tried to get out of the way. Okay, 2 greens. .7 miles. .90 zone, full power on. Jeez, man. Jeez. Okay, 3 greens and a yellow. 54 and a 90. You guys are so bad with this. Start acknowledging it the other way here. 2.1 miles. Alright, that's it. I'm going out here. .9,000 feet. We have a stop. .60 zone, dead ahead. Yeah, I'm speeding. Hit the service brake here for just a second. Okay, release that thing. Pick the brake off. 5,000 feet. Just had to wait for the brake to release now. Acknowledged. Hey, fence pushed me out of the way. Here, let's move a little higher so I don't get pushed out of the way. Okay, 4,300 feet. 45 zone. Almost to our stop. 4,000 to go. Make sure the automatic brake is selected. Feet, red signal ahead. Turned yellow. 2,500. $2,000. Feet. $1,000 feet. Stopped a little early. We're still early, so might as well try to stop right on the money. Yeah, we'll take that. Doors unlocked. Independent brake on. Automatic brake. Release. Not a lot of people here. Independent brake selected. Power coming on. .3 miles. .60 zones. Full power's on. Acknowledge both. .75 zone, 60 zone ahead though. 4.1 miles. Green signals ahead. .50. Acknowledged. On the back side of the pole this time. Okay, full power. 3.6. Then we have a 60 zone coming up. really quick. Yellow signal ahead in the future. Nope, it's gone. Most of the time they do flip green for you, but depending. Oh, look at that. Let's go brake. Go full brake. Coming in. Brake 6. Grade. Yellow's ahead. Automatic brake selected. Put it in service for a minute. Dang, are we stopping all the way there, buddy? Yeah, release, thank you. I don't know why it went that far. I held the release, I guess I didn't release it all the way. My fault. 15 zone ahead though, but still 5,000 feet away. 1.2% grade. Lots of yellows ahead. Brake once again. The grade will help us here. Make sure we are on the automatic brake again. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, the way that light was coming down the tunnel, that freaked me out. that really freaked me out. Power 3. Power 5. 2% grade. There we go. Coming in. This time we'll do the external view. Acknowledged. Come on this side of the tunnel. If I can get up there. Let the grade slow it down just a little bit. Okay, 700 feet to the 15 zone, and we are 15 right now. Acknowledged. All right, we have made it in to the station. Holding right on 15. Feet acknowledged. Automatic brake selected. Feet. $700 We were due at 10:56. It's gonna make me go all the way up. Just a little bit more. Gotta reach the end. Woo! That was a little close. Why is it not letting me unload the passengers? Oh, it's not unlocking them. Why not? No, come on. Gotta be kidding me, man. Something blow? It's telling me to unload them, but the bar's full. This is the weirdest thing. Uh-oh, did I just find a glitch or something? Okay, those are all unlocked. Left doors. Those aren't even supposed to be unlocked anyway. Yeah, I don't know. I think they might have found a glitch here. Come on. Is there one door that's not open? I'm gonna have to look down this whole train to make sure. Oh. You gotta be kidding me. It got stuck right there. I knew it. I knew it wasn't my fault. Alright, well, we still got a gold medal. Kept us there for a second there. 1, 2, 3, 4 speeding penalties. But not bad, not bad. That was kind of a short one. That's okay. We'll return to the timetable. Okay. We're starting to get a lot of these done. So it's another Penn Station to Dover right there. 10 minutes. Let's see. Those aren't really that long. I think the best ones to do are New York to Penn Station, in my opinion. Let's see. New York Penn Station to New York Penn Station. Yeah, we'll do another full route. Let's see, this time, yeah, Penn Station to Dover. We did Dover to Penn Station. So we'll do another, actually, you know what? That was kind of short, so we'll do Dover to Penn Station. Let's find a Dover to... There's probably one way up there. Let's go up here more. This one might not do that one. Maybe. Okay, that one goes to University. Might be another rail that does that one. There we go. Dover to New York Penn Station right there. So I'll take another little short break here, guys. Just 5 minutes. I'll be back and we will run this one. Dover to New York Penn Station. Weldy's World of Gaming. Appreciate everybody for tuning in. All the new subscribers and followers, really appreciate you guys too. And all the current ones, obviously. Always appreciate you guys. So give me just 5 minutes. I'll be right back. we go. Dover to New York Penn Station. This time. Let's get started. Always the driver. Like I said, when in doubt, scan ahead, just scan the track. It's the best thing you could do. So there's our information, 736.8 tons. 9 cars. We are 751.5 feet long. Oh man, here goes the fun part again. Get that forward. Man, there's going better right there, huh? All right. That's what I'm talking about, huh? I need to unlock the doors. I don't know what side. Headlights bright. Once again, ditch light auto. Sander, we don't worry about. Headlights bright. And pantograph up. Cut the brakes in. Get the independent brake on. Automatic brake off. Okay, waiting. Where's our platform? Oh, it's on that side. Okay. So I can lock the right side doors. I can actually lock the left side doors as well. They still have a minute. All right. Well, there's the map. Okay, locking the left side doors. Okay, power coming on. Miles to the stop. Let's get the backwards look this time. Hey, acknowledged. .1 miles to the stop. Green signal. .50 zone ahead. right, 50 ahead. Power 3. Uh-oh, definitely speeding. Just a little bit. $9,000 feet. Yep, acknowledged. Two yellows, 30 zone ahead. Back by the lake, this time the other way. So we're trying to get the platinum medals. That's a bit harder. Oh. Waiting until 58. Gotta be kidding me. That's a long time. Sitting here for a minute. Waiting just a few. See what we've got going on here. Oh, the train over there. All right, a little bit longer. Just a little bit longer. All right, closing the right side doors. Independent brake is selected. Ten more seconds. All right, there we go. Feet to the next stop. Speeding a little bit. Uh-oh, they're docking my pay with that one. Tiniest stop ever.
Please stand back from the yellow line. Watch the gap.
They're getting on the left side. That's interesting. Waiting until 11:01. Interesting stop here. Right, hold their horses, folks. Some brake controller on accident. 0.3% downhill. Stop at 3 miles, green signal ahead. Power off. Brake controller on. Brake 2. 40-mile-an-hour zone right here. Zone ahead. Do it 11:06:30. Feet or so to the stop. .8% downhill. Not a bad grade. All right, 4,000 feet. Automatic brake selected. Feet. 1,500. 900 feet. Alright, right side doors open. Automatic brake off. I even have the air on for everybody. Locking doors. I did lock the doors. There we go. There we go. 2.1 miles to go. Here, you know what? Let's fix that thing. Where's the... is it the HUD guide? No, it's the HUD control. No, what's the options? It's gotta be advanced settings. Not that. Not that. Not that. Let's see. Okay, here we go. Let's see. Notifications is random signal. That's not it. The HUD guide. That's not it either. I swear it's part of the options, man. What the heck am I missing here? I am missing something. Oh, there it is, man. Okay, alright. So, I need that one off. There we go. Now, there we go. I got that thing out of the way, so now when I look down the rails, I can actually see clean, nice clear rails. .8,000 feet. Automatic brake selected. 7,000 feet. I finally moved the marker out of the way. So you won't see it way down there in the distance getting in the way. The stop one's there. But no more speed reduction signs in the way. The only way I'll have that on, again, is if I'm doing one of the older missions. Because they tend to miss telling you, like, certain signals sometimes, so. 4,200 feet. Still full engine brake. .2,000 feet. Lap brake. Brake controller to 0. 1,500 feet. Up 1.2. Grade is slowing the train down perfectly. 500 feet. Feet. Yeah, you pushed me out. Back to hold. Independent brake. Fuse tripped. Pantograph had an issue. Automatic brake released. Keep 75% on. Absolutely. All right, 2 miles to the next one. All right, 50 zone. Feet. .7% grade. Automatic brake selected. 3,000 feet.
The next
2,000
station
feet.
stop is Convent Station. When leaving the train, please watch the gap.
$33 at the platform. Oh, a little bit far. Oh, blocking traffic just a hair. Back to hold.
The station stop is Convent Station.
full power. 70 mile an hour downhill, 1.4% grade here. 60 zone ahead. 2 miles to the next stop. Greens ahead. Alright, let's go to 60. We have 50 ahead. $7,500 feet. Green signals. Automatic brake selected. $2,500 feet.
The next station stop is Medicine. When leaving the train, please watch the gap.
Little bit much.
This station stop is
Oh
Medicine.
no, did not want to do that. I did it again. I threw an emergency. There we go. Come on now. Hold on. There we go. Full power on. $9,000 feet to the next stop. Automatic brakes selected. Green signal ahead. raining, huh? Started raining. Turned the sand to run. 3,000 feet. $2,500. Putting into service for a minute.
The next station stop is Chatham. When leaving the train, please watch the gap.
Release. Release. Come on. Sanders on. I can select this one if it'll let me. Okay, 8,000 feet. Rain looks really weird hitting the loco right there. 6,000 feet. Green signal ahead. Automatic brakes selected. Once again, thanks for tuning in, everybody. Appreciate it. Welders Welder Gaming, Train SimWorld 6. Doing a lot of the New York line. Today's stream is the New York line. Yellow signal ahead. We have a curve coming up, and then just making sure nothing's in the station ahead. That's where we are. So it's a 50-mile-an-hour zone up here, 6% grade. It's not a stop ahead. %. Try to get right up to 50 miles per hour. 1.6% grade, power 7. Power 6. Come on. 50 zone right here. Red signal ahead. Okay, automatic brake on. Saying no route available, so I'm slowing down. In case I need to stop this thing in a hurry. Slow down more. Okay, green signals. You never know. At the red signal ahead, I was prepared to stop the train. Sander is on, so we're not slipping in the rain. .2,800 feet. Feet. Full brake, automatic brake, hold, lap. .1% grade slowed us down really good. Still gotta finish the rest of the way up here. Slowed down a little too early. .1% grade. Brake service on. Back to hold.
This station stop is Summit.
Automatic brake released. Locking the doors. Power on. Okay, independent released. .45 zone right here. .9,000 feet. 50 zone ahead. Going downhill, 0.8%. Green signals. There's 40. .5% downhill. Brake 1. Allow it to speed up a little bit. Brake 7. Okay. Brake 4. 6,000 feet. Green signals ahead. $5,000 feet, 1.7%. Brake 8. Full brake. Brake 7. She is a rein-in. Full brake. Hold lap. Going downhill 1.5%. Really want to
Leaving the train, please watch the gap.
make sure you're not overspeeding here for sure. Okay, we're going 38 right now. No, service. Hit a little bit too hard there. Back to hold. Okay, ditch light fuse, that's
This
fine.
station stop is Short Hills.
Okay, independent brake on. Automatic brake off. Locking doors. Power. Ooh, I forgot to take it out of brake mode. Power on. Independent brake. Release. $5,500 feet to the next one. So map, that's where we are. We gotta go all the way down here at the end. There's a bunch of stops in between. 5,000 feet. Paying attention to the signals. Power 8. Full brake. Automatic brake selected again. Hold. Watching the grade. Reducing a little bit.
The next station stop is Millburn. When leaving the train, please watch the gap.
Brake controller to 0. Back to hold. Independent brake on. Automatic off. Locking doors. Power on. Eight 8,000 feet. That left one can be on low, it's fine. .60 zone ahead. .1% grade. .6,000 feet. Green signal, 4,500 feet. Automatic brake selected again. Need to be there by 39:30.
The next station stop is Maplewood. When leaving the train, please watch the gap.
Back to hold. Brake controller off.
This station stop is Maplewood.
Man, it is raining hard. Wait till 11:40. Locking doors. .6,000 feet. Yeah, look at that rain. Holy moly. Power up 0.3%. Green signal ahead. .5,000 feet. Full brake. Easing it off a little bit now. .900 feet. Full brake. Feet.
Penn Station, New York. Please stand clear. Watch the gap between the train.
A little short. Locking the doors. Power on. .3 miles ahead. Come on, baby. There we go. Wow, look at it rain. Gotta be careful with the power now. I've already got the heater on in here, so we're not dealing with any kind of fogging issues. Dynamic weather. 2.1 miles to go. Going all the way up here. Yeah, look at it rain. Nine 9,000 feet. Power 4. Dang, poles keep hitting me. Green signal ahead. Uphill 1%. .5,000 feet. $4,500. .4,000 feet. Automatic brake selected. Brake controller 0. feet. Full brake controller, 1,800 feet. Brake controller 0, 1,000 feet. Brake controller 0. A little short. Independent brake on. Automatic release. Waiting to 48. Man, it is raining, I tell you what. Thought I locked the doors, but I wasn't sure. Power to 5. Independent release. Since we're not on a hill either. Stay warm, people. 4,500 feet to the next station platform. Yep, automatic brake selected again.
The next station stop is Brick Church. When leaving the train, please watch the gap.
Brick Church once again. Miles an hour at the platform. Be careful in the rain.
This station stop is Brick Church.
Waiting till 11:51. Finally, just a tiny bit ahead. Okay, independent brake selected. Locking left doors. Taking that out of brake. Brick Church, everybody. Brick Church. There it goes. Okay, 2.7 miles. There is a yellow ahead. Could be a switch track. Don't know yet. 60 zone, down 0.2%, 0.3 now. She's skipping on full power. It's raining like crazy, so. Okay, yellow signal ahead. .35 zone. Automatic brake selected. 10 miles an hour to bleed off still. Newark Broad Street track, 9,000 feet. Still have 5 miles an hour to burn. 4 now. 3. 2. They will speed check us here for sure. Brake 5. Okay, yellow signal. Brake 4, brake 3. Yeah, we're not trying to speed here. .30 zone ahead. Okay, 4,500 feet. .32. 1.1% grade. Still brake 5. Brake 6. Back to brake 5. Okay, 2,500 feet.
The next station stop is Newark Broad Street. When leaving the train, please watch the gap. This station stop is Newark Broad Street.
Definitely wanted the independent brake holding good. Waiting until 57. Yeah, look at it rain out here. Holy moly. Independent brake selected. Oh, naturally. Power on. So power 6. Going to via location at 9,000 feet. 2 yellows ahead. All right. Couple slow curves ahead. Oh, come on. All right, brake 2, going across the bridge. Let's get that bridge shot. Gotta get that bridge shot. There it is. Okay, brake 0. Make sure the automatic brake is always selected just in case. Main train brake. Okay, 0.7 down. Okay, 0.7 still. 30 zone. A little fast, about to go to 55. Brake 3. That's where we are headed right now. .55 zone. Yellows. Two yellows. Makes me a little nervous. Just verifying this track. I'm looking ahead. Never know. It could be a train just sitting there. .45 zone ahead. That's exactly why they're warning. Oops. Come on. I don't see any trains ahead of us. Okay, 45, 45, 60, 70. There's a whole bunch of stuff going on in here. But 45 is the main one to keep in mind. Said always have the automatic brake on. Selected. Okay. Switch track. Okay, 60, then a 50. Oh my gosh, man. If I could actually get it. There we go. Oh, power 9. Double greens. Secaucus Junction, track A next. Full power on. Okay, 55. 60 zone ahead. Four greens in a row. Acknowledged. Okay, 60 zone. $9,000 feet, stopping. .45 zone ahead. Going over the bridge. Okay, 45 zone ahead. Full brake controller on. Said automatic brake selected. Stop at 5,000 feet. Alright, brake controller 0. 45. 3,800 feet to go. .000 feet. Full brake controller. Let's get a shot of that bridge. 2,500 feet. 40. Automatic brake to hold. Lap. Full brake controller on again. Service on. Back to hold. Independent brake.
This station stop is Secaucus.
Brake controller 0. Hey, we're just keeping the wipers on. Might as well. Well, I guess not right now. Sitting here for a minute.
Attention. Secaucus upper level.
I guess I should just leave them on.
12:10 p.m. Outbound New Jersey.
Independent brake selected.
3 minutes.
Nobody's here. Locking left doors. Power coming on. Independent brake coming off. New York Penn track 7. Next stop. Right over there. Another train coming the opposite direction. Oh, she's slipping. 45 zone here. Green signals ahead. 60 zone. Jeez. .1 miles to go. Should be there by 12:21. All right, 1% downhill. %. 90 zone, 75, and a 60. Start going downhill a little bit. Well, it should. It's a little deceiving looking, actually. 0 grade. Alright, here comes that 60 downhill. Coming into Penn. Glides in here. 1.3%. Stopping 2.8 miles. Come on, let me select you, dang it. I had that on. I should have had that on, honestly. 54. .2 miles. .2% grade. .9,000 feet. Full brake. .8,000 feet. down. Uphill will help really slow it down. Can't even find it. There it is. Okay, brake controller 0. 120, 19. This time we're doing the backwards entrance. Power 4. Been a little too slow here. Almost exiting the tunnel. 3,000 feet to the stop. Acknowledged. % grade. Slowing us down. $2,800 feet. $2,500 feet. Have to stop exactly where it wants you to. 2,000 feet. Acknowledged. $12 miles per hour. After a long day on the rails, she has come home. $1,000 feet. Must stop it right up there at the front. Get over here with the camera. Stop it right on the money down there. Let's go inside.
station
Bam.
stop is New York Penn Station.
Independent brake on. Automatic brake off. Welcome to Penn Station. Oh, that was it. Gold medal once again, guys. Gold medal. How many speeding penalties? Holy moly, there's a cluster right there in the beginning. Probably 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 speeding penalties. Well, okay. We will take the gold medal. All right, once again, hey, that was really fun today. Appreciate everybody for tuning in. Thanks for tuning in to Weldy's World of Gaming. And you know we'll be back with more Train SimWorld 6. You know it. So next time it's going to be freights. It's going to be Cheyenne to Laramie again. And also, I'm going to mix it up. I'm going to do a little Cheyenne to Laramie, the next one, and some BNSF downhill Cajon Pass. So look for that. Look forward to that the next time you see me here on Train SimWorld 6. But once again, appreciate everybody for tuning in. Thank you so very much for the likes, the follows, all that good stuff. Can't wait to see you guys again and do it again. I will be back tomorrow, of course, with more action. You know what? Tomorrow might be freight train day, so I might be back tomorrow with the freight trains with Cheyenne to Laramie and BNSF downhill Cajon Pass. Run that a couple times. But all right, until then, we will see you guys tomorrow. Have a great rest of your day. This is Weldy signing off for the day.